Namaskar. This is Riya Saxena from Energy Dive, the definitive voice of Indian energy transition. Today I'm here with the Director General of International Solar Alliance, Mr. Ashish Khanna. I'm so honored to be here and share the space with you, sir. It is so important for us to have the perspective of leaders like you, and being in this panel and listening to you, the leaders of India and the energy sector right now as a youth. I think it's a great opportunity. So let's go to the first question, sir. At scale, what constraints solar integration? Like what are the more constraining position when it comes to the solar industry? Is it the grid or the institutions?
So, Ria, International Solar Alliance is the largest global South multilateral institution of 126 countries based out of India. Great achievement within 10 years.
Yeah.
And our experience is that, unfortunately, it's not an either or, it's an and.
Okay.
So, a lot of countries are actually struggling because they don't have a very good resource adequacy plan or a national grid. In fact, India is one of the few countries which has a large country with a national grid. A lot of them are struggling with regionalization of solar, and therefore the load centers and solar resources are not connected. Right. And one of the reasons grids are not connected are institutions.
Okay.
Because they don't have enough people, either regulations,
Enough capital,
financial institutions, ecosystem of that, but also the capacity just to do procurement.
Yeah.
I'm coming from Africa, where among 8 countries of West Africa, not a single competitive tender has happened ever. So that tells you how can you actually have a scalable grid if you're not even used to grid tenders.
Leaps and bounds behind, right? Definitely. And I mean, how do storage assumptions alter deployment strategies when it comes to because I think in a country like India, solar as a renewable is still ahead when it comes to hydrogen and the adapting towards EV and other renewable sources. I think solar is still ahead. So, but definitely there are some restrictions. So, what do you think about the assumptions when it comes to deployment strategies?
Okay, so 2-3 points. The first point is that solar has to be viewed along with storage. And why I say that? Because often storage is done only at the generation end.
Okay.
But storage will increasingly be done at the distribution end, but also at the consumer end.
Yeah.
So, and we are going to see a lot more, especially in India, on decentralized renewable energy.
Okay.
For example, of the 1,000 gigawatt of solar that has come in the world in last 2 years, roughly 40% is less than 5 megawatt, means decentralized. That figure is only 20-25% in India. That means that if you look at the global trends, India will do a lot more solar rooftop and solar pumps.
Right.
Now that will require a lot of storage at the distribution end in order to manage, and digitization.
Right.
So as I was saying in the conference, the distribution companies need to know on a real-time basis what's really happening in my distribution grid.
Right.
So on the deployment, both distributed renewable energy and grid-based, and then on storage, generation, distribution, and consumer end, and together digitization. Those are the big trends.
I think you're bending towards making it more B2C. That because B2B is there, like it is accelerating, and it has a pace in India right now, being solar in the B2B industry. But do you want it to go from B to C now? Because I think that's the need of
it will go in all directions.
Yeah.
It will go C to C, it will go B to C, it will go B to B.
Right. Definitely. Because recently I saw China's innovation towards solar panels, and I think they have literally covered an entire mountain range with their solar panels and the grids. So do you think something like that should be done in India?
Well, as I said, solar will have to be done everywhere. In mountains, into deserts, fallow lands, solar pumps, rooftops, everywhere. Why? Because it's cheapest.
Exactly.
And it is clean. Look at the pollution. We definitely need a lot more of those solutions.
Right.
And as I mentioned, a lot of large businesses, a lot of utilities, a lot of distributed renewable energy, so across the board.
Definitely. Thank you so much. It was great talking to you, sir. And as being being a part of youth of India, we really look forward to leaders like you. And yeah, definitely looking forward to.
And I want to encourage a lot of young people because you are going to be the disruptors.
Yes.
So innovation and disruption is what will drive the technology further. So wishing you all the best. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.